The question is, can you make a journal with only using supplies from the Dollar Tree?
Welcome, it's Dawn with For Grace Creations.
If you'd like to join me in this challenge, just grab some supplies that you've gotten at the Dollar Tree or take $10 or $15 and go shopping at the Dollar Tree. So I'm thinking that I'm going to go with a pink theme-ish, but this is not an ordinary journal. This is actually a challenge from Junk Journaling Jen, and it is going to be a prayer journal. So what the requirements are is that you have some prayer cards, and the Dollar Tree has them in a little box. I don't know, you might get about 10 or so, and each one just has a different Bible verse. Things like glue, staples, that doesn't count. But you know, if you're going to use lace, if you're going to use ribbon, if you're going to use paint, in general, all your supplies are from there. Can I finish it in this one sitting? No. So this will be a few part series. I happen to find, look at this bag. This bag would work. This journal, I'm going to coffee dye the pages and tea dye the pages, which I did get coffee and tea there at the Dollar Tree. And look, a miniature photo album. I plan to use the pocket holders somehow. So I know I want to use this as my cover. I really like the colors and the fact that this says journal. So I don't know. I may get this to stick to the front somehow. So it is Resurrection Sunday around here. So we are making homemade bread and getting some green bean casserole ready. I've got some apple crisp over there, but I thought I'd show you, yes, I'm going to do a little coffee dyeing in the midst of all this cooking because the house is quiet right now. Everybody's out playing on the property. So I boiled some water. And then I took this little pan and I just put about that much water in the bottom of it. And I just dumped some coffee crystals in it, the instant stuff, and I stirred it. It's really dark, but I'm gonna cheat. See, usually I take up the whole kitchen and it takes me all day to dye things. So here's what I'm gonna do with this Dollar Tree paper. These here, what I've done is I just took this, I dipped it, kind of shook it out. Now I'm one-handed right now. But then I let drips come over here and I kind of go like this to get the extra off. And then grab this side and do the same thing. Let it drip a little. Come over here. Let it drip on the papers that are just sitting here. And kind of get the excess off like this. And then I set it on the cookie sheets. Now, right now, I'm going to set this over that. Okay. And I've got my... hello. We're going to see... I got my bread doohickey right there, waiting for that. But, yeah. Taking a break from the bread for a minute. So I'm gonna stick this in on top of this here. I'm not gonna shut it all the way. My oven's at 460, which is way too hot. So we're turning it way down. Usually when I do this, I do my papers at 200. We're gonna keep it at 220. 3 minutes, I pulled the pan out and I turned them over and did 3 more. So that was 6 minutes. And this is done. How can I tell? Because it sounds amazing. That was before the coffee crystals were completely dissolved. So we've got, now this one's a little damp. So I'll just turn it over. This one I can feel is a little damp. Turn it over. And what I'll do is I will come over here and get this one we just did. Dollar Tree paper is thin. Now, I'm not going to throw that away because this can be used in collage fodder stuff. All right, so let's grab the rest and set it there. And that's just gonna sit there. So yay, I have one piece done. All right, I thought I'd show you where I'm at with this. Now that I'm done coffee dyeing papers. So I laid the bag flat, opened up the bottom, cut it off, and then I just sewed around the edges here. And that just kind of holds the bag together. And there was this on each end. I took it off of one end. I don't know if I'm going to leave it here or take it out. I don't know about that yet. I still want to get this stuck on here though. So in case I keep that, let's just leave it there. And let's go ahead and glue this down. All right, we've got glue all over that. We don't want to put it on upside down. And I think I want it right about there. How big is this? It is 6.5 inches by almost 10.5 inches. I have not decided if I'm going to keep this for myself or give it away in some sort of a giveaway, or if I'm going to send it as Happy Mail. Now, papers. I decided I'm going to do 2 signatures, and a signature is just a grouping of paper. What I did was I got 2 paints at the Dollar Tree, and they're both kind of pinky. And then I got out my gel plate, and I just played. Now these circles are the bottom of a glue bottle. That's all that is. And that's the other side. And then we had this one, and that's the other side. So my first signature is going to be this one. And so we have 1 page. This is the paper bag that all my supplies came from in the Dollar Tree when I went shopping. So there's page 2. Dollar Tree has Bibles. So that is a Bible page. Page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16. Now, all the papers here I got at the Dollar Tree, okay? 16 pages. There's some more jelly print. So both signatures have 16 pages. And I think this one's going to go first. And they will go in here like this. So I will put them together off camera, or put them together. What I mean is I'll attach them off camera. Actually figured I better show you what I'm going to use. Okay, so my needles are not from the Dollar Tree, obviously. My awl is not from the Dollar Tree. That's okay, though. Dollar Tree does not have embroidery thread. What they have is this weird... It's not... I don't even really know what it is. And since we're using stuff from the Dollar Tree, that's what I'm going to use. Otherwise, I would use embroidery thread for this. Okay, so now I have to figure out which color. I'm thinking this light tan is the closest. All right, so I have both signatures in, but I'm not going to lie. That stuff that I used to bind these pages in, the signatures in, look, it made an absolute mess because it is so thick. It's hard to work with. I recommend if you do this, find something else that's there. Or maybe you're better at doing this part than me. So we are going to cover this up. I found a couple different fabrics while I was there, so maybe we'll put fabric over it. I did find some lace, so we could always put lace over it. I think, actually, lace would look amazing let's grab my lace holder. Not Dollar Tree or Dollar Store, whatever. That one is not, but this one is. And I'm thinking that would work well. So I want a piece that is, and this is just an old spool. I found it at an antique shop. And that way I can wrap my lace around and kind of display it because I like to look at it. All right, so we're going to cut it. And I was using tape to hold it, and yeah, that didn't work. So I'm pinning it. And put it back. Okay. So we're going to want that ribbon right on the edge. So I need my Fabri-Tac glue. Beacon actually makes Fabri-Tac 3-in-1 and something else, but they all work the same. So if you don't have this, don't stress. And actually, any fabric glue would work. My Dollar Tree only has Elmer's glue sticks and then super glue. And ladies and gentlemen, we were not using any super glue. That was not going to cut it for me. So, am I using too much glue? Well, probably, because I'm Dawn. But, you know, I'd rather have it stay than not stay because I didn't use enough glue. Okay. Is this... Can we open this to where it lays kind of flat at least? All right. Pull the... Oh, that's backwards. Or upside down, I mean. That is about the middle. And I'm going to gently press it down. So now we have to go and get the edges. Today is my youngest son's birthday. So we will be headed out here pretty soon. We'll call it good here in a minute. And then we'll do a second video now that this will be generally put together. The basics of the journal will be put together. Okay. All right, that's what we have. Oh, we got a glare. That's what we've got. I still don't know if I'm keeping this or not, but our pages are in. So I'm gonna let it dry and then come back and glue this edge and then trim off that.